You can't really tell someone off the bat how to write, but you could give them examples of the excitement of writing and when it tends to happen and what it looks like when something really is special, and you can make them want to do it.
So while I was doing a little bit of research on you, I found out that one of my heroes apparently is one of your mentors. William Goldman is one of your mentors?
Yes. There were two people I credit with being mentors, essentially. William Goldman, James L. Brooks, and Walter Hill to some extent. Those three men were pretty much the go-to, and I was lucky enough to spend a lot of time with James Brooks and some time with William Goldman. He lives in New York. And yeah, I recommend every student, I'm sure you do too, reads William Goldman's first screenwriting book, Adventures in the Screen Trade. And it's the one with a sort of red and black cover. There's another one with a blue cover called Which Lie Did I Tell? But it's also Adventures in the Screen Trade. It just tells you everything you need to know, not specifically like a Sid Fields thing. It's not about exactly detail-wise how to write or how to present your. It's about the principles of it and the excitement of it, and it makes you want to write. I've always thought, and maybe you agree as a teacher, that you can't really tell someone off the bat how to write, but you could give them examples of the excitement of writing and when it tends to happen and what it looks like when something really is special, and you can make them want to do it. And they'll find it if they want to do it enough. So you got to kindle them. You have to make them avid, acolytes in a way of the screenwriting idea. And that's what William Goldman does so well. And Jim Brooks, who is fascinated by people, who, walking down the street, he'll suddenly just see a little detail of life, and it will just so fascinate him. That to me is the key, is just to really be interested in not just telling a story that makes sense, but finding little moments where it pops and you go, wait, you don't see that often in movies. What I saw was just a little flare of some little detail or some little reaction or some little character thing that really felt like it took life at that moment. It sprang to life and it ignites, and you see, oh, this movie is lively. It feels like it's just poking at the hornet's nest of life, trying to get a reaction that feels real, feels lifelike, where the characters suddenly become more than just sort of paradigms on a page, and you really feel like you know them. James Brooks is, I think, possibly the best guy at that. He's the one who did broadcast news. He did
As Good as It Gets.
And of course, Terms of Endearment was his big Academy Award winning sensation.
Also worked in television, right?
He started out, first thing I saw, he wrote a TV movie called Thursday's Game with Bob Newhart and Gene Wilder. I didn't even know it was him. I was a kid, but I loved it. He wrote Starting Over with Burt Reynolds and Joe Clayburgh. It was, and gradually he went to TV, and it was the Mary Tyler Moore Show and Taxi. What's the common denominator? It's the people. It's these quirky characters that you just fall in love with, and all you have to do is say, yeah, it's like Jim from Taxi, or it's like Lou Grant from Mary Tyler Moore. Everyone knows what you're saying who has ever seen the show.